SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. Escapes a defender. Off to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, so what a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Darius Davis to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Getting the fullback involved here. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Hampton gets the handoff. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Handoff on 2nd and short. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Going right back to the fullback. Next play. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say that football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there, going to get you a 1st down. They can be difference makers, too.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam.
You better really use Hampton, yo.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Lad McConkey with a touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. It's a foot race. Into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this.
30-yard line.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have it on second and short. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that ball back, baby. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First and 10, here's Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and 8 at the 36.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
It's Herbert once more. Completed. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Chargers think they have it.
Yeah, you fucked up.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
I want to bring Elijah all the way down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket.
Told you.
Field, and he has McConkey. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow their lead off the turnover. Let McConkey with a touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert from the gun. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More football from SoFi in just a moment. First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You had Aronde wide open in the middle field.
Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third down.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That one's good to McConkey. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up third and inches.
Herbert throwing again. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Complete to number 44.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Herbert to throw once more. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
The 10-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers making a one-score game before halftime. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First and 10, Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. We'll get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Vacates quickly left side. McConkey's got it again. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Dicker connects there, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Herbert on 1st down. Gets this to McConkey. A lot of space ahead. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got Hampton underneath. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chargers.
Herbert now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it.
You had a touchdown. You had a touchdown. Rondé Gaskin was alone in the end zone.
So it's 2nd down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Davis. He dodged the tackle. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Jukes away from one. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
It's Hampton on 2nd. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And having gained up about a handful there. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and...
This might be a free play for him. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 12.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. And dose of the hurry up here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Herbert from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal.
This game is far from being close, and it's over.
As we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
brings up 2nd and goal.
It's Herbert once more. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Caught out wide. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So we're down to a 3-point game, and now Gonna try to get it back in pursuit of a game-tying field goal. And no problem for the Chargers.
Yeah,
They cover it up.
that was a bad idea.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Finds a man, right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now Herbert to throw. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted.
This game been over, but again.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Wow, how about the timing on that call? They catch him off guard, and it's an easy score on that wide receiver run.
That's exactly right. They crossed up the defense there, busted some tendencies. What a great call. And what great vision as a ball carrier. You don't always see that from wide receivers. That is a job well done.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, it's Haskins. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offensive line fast.
Justin Herbert sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
And the call won't work out. That's incomplete.
Yeah, good game.
We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. So with this one seemingly in their pocket, a chance to pad the lead here, first and goal.
Set. Camp it. Go.
Now run with Hampton. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
He gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead.
Touchdown, Chargers.
It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And no, they faked it! And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, it's Haskins. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over first and goal.
Set.
Fullback trying to power it across. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Chargers keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Dicker on now for the PAT. They flip it to the kicker. Isn't going to reach the end zone, but hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try fails. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, it's Haskins. He doesn't make it very far. Tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Some questions already.
Yeah, y'all, when they do this shit, man, they know what it is.
Worsen their starting field position.
By the way, good game. It's over. This next flag is over. They about to make you quit. They about to force you to quit.